Hello, everyone. Good morning, happy Monday, and welcome to my podcast, Monday Morning Muse. How are you all? And welcome, September. How quick, right? We just spoke about how sweet and slow August is going to be, but in a blink, we are already there into September. Similar to months, even my days rush by. End of the day, after I put my son to sleep and my kitchen prep for the next day is done, I just lie down for a minute and rewind my day and think about how my day flew by in a wink. So, weekends are for my other errands: grocery haul, my baby's school essentials, stuffs that I missed out during the week, and so on. One such thing we did this weekend was to take my husband and son to a salon. My son's was a kids friendly one where they made him sit on a toy car, played his favorite rhymes, and even before he realized, the haircut was done. Then it was my husband's turn, haircut and trimming his beard. While returning, he spoke about how things have changed. Whatever used to be a simple day to day thing is now branded and marketed so much in the name of luxury. And the example he quoted was about his aftershave. Do you guys remember the old barber shop? I remember going there too when I was a kid holding my dad's hand. There was no feather cut or layer cuts. He just knew one cut for all. And I used to wait for him to blow dry my hair. It was such a huge thing for me to see a hair dryer back then. Then it was my dad's turn while I saw the man running his scissors with the chop chop sounds while my dad watched news being played on the television. And after his shave, the man took a white stone and rubbed it on my dad's cheek. My husband asked me the same thing. Do you remember the stone they used in the barber shop after shave? I said yes. And he was like, that's the plain alum stone. It used to cost somewhere around 20-30 rupees. But now the same stone is being marketed and branded so much that people buy it even at 300 rupees on Amazon. I immediately Googled. I was surprised to find so many tutorial videos by people around the world promoting alum stone as the best aftershave product. Something which was practiced by our forefathers as a simple practice, it's now becoming such a huge thing, the impact of marketing and branding. That's when my husband and me started discussing the cost that we pay for branding while we even have better products or similar products in a not so known brand. For example, he started telling me about cars. I'm not too much into cars, I'm not curious about their specifications, but my husband keeps himself updated on every car in the market. So, one such car that he mentioned was Rolls Royce. Such a huge brand, and the cost is something a normal middle class person will never be able to afford, but the specification is nothing less than a BMW 7 Series. Most of the parts used is from the BMW, it seems, but the price that we pay for a Rolls Royce is 8 times more than that of BMW. Why? Just for the brand name. And another thing that I could easily recollect while discussing this topic was a handbag that the Ambani Bahu Radhika carried recently. A silver color Hermes mini bag. And it came with a whopping price of 52 lakhs. Trust me, I could get my mom's lungs transplanted with the cost of her one-time carry bag. And the size of it, I say, not mini, it seemed micro mini to me. I couldn't think of anything that would fit into it. Maybe my little bottle of attar or perhaps a lipstick. That's the max I could fit in it. Then why would I pay 52 lakhs for it? Just to show the brand of the bag that I carry? Okay, for a person like her, it might be a brand statement. But to a normal middle class human being like me, bags are more of a requirement than a luxury or brand statement. Forget a Hermes bag. Let's lower down to a Gucci. Say I get one for 30k, but the size is again a small one, and I end up carrying my bottle in one hand, my book in the other hand, then what is the point I pay 30k? Will be my thought. Rather, if I get a good, decent bag which is bigger in size that will fit in my kids and my essentials for say 2000, wouldn't that be a good thing to carry? What is in a brand when it doesn't satisfy my needs is my question here. Same thing goes with dresses. If I get a good costume that covers me decent enough and makes me look good, why would I have to spend double or triple the price to get the same stuff just for the brand name? Dress is all about comfort and the confidence to carry yourself, right? And how can I forget? Mobile phones. I have always been an Android user. Somehow, Apple doesn't impress me. I think the costliest phone that I ever owned was a Google Pixel, and that too gifted by my sis. I have people around me who use only Apple products, but what if I say I get almost the same features on my Android as well at a lesser cost? My dad always says this to me when I talk of changing my phone, which now I feel is true. He says, when I call you, I should be able to hear you. And when I say hello, you should be able to hear what I say. Isn't that the purpose of a phone? Yes, all other features are add-ons, but the main purpose is sorted even if it is of 10,000. Then why would you have to spend 80,000 on a phone? Makes sense now. And forget all these. Basic essential in life. Water. I got to see sparkling water in my office recently. I had first seen this on my visit to France and it didn't taste great to me. It's just carbonated water. It could be done artificially too by injecting carbon dioxide. Is it so good than the normal plain water that we drink? When we visit Kerala, my husband usually takes water from the well and he drinks it without even boiling. And I tried it out once. It was sweet. And I could sense the goodness in it in my first sip. Natural and free as well. But when I hear Neeta Ambani drinking gold-infused water costing approximately 50 lakhs, Virat Kohli drinking black water costing 3,000 to 4,000 litre imported from France, the Himalayan water which says to be travelling down for 20 years over the Himalayan rocks, gathering all the minerals on its way into the bottle, etc., etc., I wonder, where have we lost the simple times when everything was naturally available? Even now, it is. But we just wander in search of something better and mind never settles for less. But somehow, I feel less is always more. And being simple and elegant is way better than running behind brands. Don't you feel so? Thank you for listening to this episode and I hope you liked it. Request you to subscribe, like and pin your comments on this episode. I will be back again next Monday with another episode of Monday Morning Muse. Until then, spread peace and take care. Lots of love.